if you're planning to come to Canada, just try and avoid these 5 cities. They are the most expensive cities. You don't want to live into these cities. Remember, you're coming to this country to make a better life, right? You don't want to come and renting somewhere for $2,500 when you don't even have a full-time job yet, because it's really hard to start off with a full-time job anywhere here in Canada. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time tuning in, we are a nice little family from Jamaica living in Canada. So I'm gonna start with my number 5 most expensive city to live in Canada, and it's going to be Halifax. Okay, so Halifax, why Halifax is so expensive is their rent for like a 1 or 2 bedroom is around like 1,400 to like $2,800, $2,800, right? And that's for like 1 or 2 bedroom. And we could deal with like transportation for bus fare. It's like $3 via a ticket, and usually your ticket lasts up to 2 hours, so it will take you to your destination, but it won't take you back. So when you come back, you have to pay another $3, right? And my Google Glasses said the grocery out there is like $300 per person. That's when we find out from my little research. Remember, that's just one person. So if you're in a household like mine, right, you know, say it's gonna be like 300 times that amount of number. And the thing about moving to Canada, you won't, most of the time you don't move here and get a full-time job with benefits and this and that and all of the good things there. Most of the time it's part-time jobs, and you have to be working like 2 or 3 of these jobs to make ends meet, especially if you're like a single mother or so, right? You have to be working more than one job to make ends meet. So we cover the rent, we cover the food, and we cover the transportation. Oh dear, so too, I think houses, you can get a nice decent house, single house for like 500,000. That not bad, none at all. It is very, very close to the next city I'm gonna be talking about, which is Ottawa. Ottawa is where we live. Guys, I will not encourage anybody to live in this city. This city is very nice, very family oriented, very quiet. You know, lots of government people come here, so it's the capital, right? And this city is like one of the most educated city. So if you go stay in this city, you better go back to school. You need to upgrade yourself. You understand? Because this city is all about education. All about it. It's full of lawyer, doctor. Hello? Do you agree with me, blessed? Okay. So right now, I can speak from experience for Ottawa because I live in Ottawa. So we are paying like $700 for a 2 bedroom, right? And our grocery, all right, as I said, it's like $400 per person for grocery here in Ottawa. But just imagine you have like, I won't even count blessing, right? But 2 kids that are going to school age children, right? Plus my partner. So our grocery is like over $1,200 a month. And a lot of people been saying you need to cut back on the grocery. I'm gonna do a video writing out the grocery list of what I actually buy. And I want the cross out the things them when are necessary. Okay? Cause we are trying to follow the Canada food guide. It's not easy to have a balanced diet on a budget. Okay, so we cover the rent, we cover the food. The fare is pretty much the same as Halifax, $3. And you know the kids them free under 12 on the bus, so that's a good thing, right? Because I'm not gonna put in car maintenance and driving and this and that. Cause most of the time when you just come to a new country, you won't be able to have Blessing, 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 blessing. You won't be able to like buy a vehicle right away unless you come up with some money. Cause I know everybody come up broke like me. Right? So some people can, but if you're taking the bus, it's like $3. $3 like what I was saying before. But okay, so the thing to consider is that minimum wage here, which most immigrants are going to get when they come, like a minimum wage. Jesus, blessing, blessing. Shh, 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 shh. Most immigrants are going to get a minimum wage job, which is cut, which is like 16.55. They said there's gonna be an increase to 17.20, but let's work with $16 an hour right now, and you times that by 80 hours, right? Because you do 40 hours a week, so and you get a paycheck every 2 weeks. So times 16 times 8, you're gonna get around 1,200 and something dollars. And don't forget, sir, Canada, you're there. Which means that $1,200 is not gonna go in your pocket. When them don't tax it and take out everything what them need to take out, you probably get $900 and something dollars. Okay? So work out that the two so for the month you make $1,800 by yourself. Unless you're doing some overtime, which sometimes can really come back to bite you in just taxes. Okay, so when you make $1,800 now, right, on a minimum wage, when you start to deduct your rent, if you say however how much that is, food, transport, your fare for the 2 weeks, what else? Remember, we your phone bill, your little internet, and all these little things are also coming out, right? So you see where I'm going with this. It's like next to impossible with minimum wage. So here in Ottawa, the rent is between, for a 2 bedroom, between 1,700 and 2,500. Why so? For me, it's 1,700 because I've been in this apartment almost 3 years. But if you were to come now and to rent a 2 bedroom, it will definitely start from like 2,000 something dollars. From like they would try to give you for 2,200 for a 2 bedroom. Do you understand? And you can get a nice, decent single house here for 600,000. I'm not quite sure what the interest rate is going at right now in Ottawa. I think the last time I looked into it, it was like 2 or 3 something percentage, right? And you don't want to buy a house and you're not really paying anything on your house. You just have to pay interest rate, because that just make no sense. Next on my list is the big city in Canada where I go find the most Jamaicans in a one place. And you can guess that place is Toronto. T-Dot as we call it here. Blessing, that be nice now, Blessing. Jesus. In Toronto, you can get Blessing. Damn. You can get a 2 bedroom house for like $3,100. That's as it can be that expensive. We cannot work together, Mom. No, we're not gonna work together, sweetie. And you will find the most Jamaicans in this country right there in that one little city. Everywhere you go, there's a Jamaican. Everywhere you go, you're gonna see a Jamaican. You're gonna hear a Jamaican. Listen to me. Stop it. Are you Jamaican? And the food cost is pretty much very close to Ottawa too. Maybe $400 per person. And as I said, you just times that times your family, right? And the most expensive home is the home that have a lot of children. You're gonna be spending a lot of money. And no matter, I know people are gonna say yes, you get child tax benefit and this and that, and it does help. But child tax benefit alone cannot like pay all of your bills or whatever. But it does help. That's one of the things I'm very grateful for here in Canada. And the fare in Toronto is pretty much close, like $3.35. So 35 cents more than Halifax and Ottawa, right? To ride on the train or whatever. The bus it's like $3.35 for an adult, right? And as I said, it only lasts up to a certain time. Most of the time is up to 2 hours. For houses, me I tell you, you must have a good job and a good partner and some good money, because Toronto houses are very, very expensive. Like single houses definitely is a million and more. Definitely. If I know $1 million for it, it's 900. And how far is 900,000 from 1 million? It's pretty much the same difference, right? And the interest rate is around 4%, 4 point something percentage, and that's a very high interest rate right there, right? And the worst thing is you don't want to invest in something and then lose your investment because you can't pay the mortgage and blah blah blah, because here, so one bill me can tell you not to be late with is your mortgage. They don't play that game. Don't try to be late with them things there. The bank will come take back your things after you pay how many years per your house and so. If you can't pay your mortgage, your bank will come take back your things there. And I understand that, yeah, that's pretty much everywhere. But like, you don't want to have to put thousands of dollars in anything and then lose it, right? Because it's just heartbreaking. Next on my list is Calgary. So Calgary is a little bit more than or close to Toronto, because 2 bedroom can be up to $2,800 a month. Food is very expensive there, like $500 per person, right? So 500 times like 4, if you're your partner, you're two putting them minimum. That's a lot of money you're spending on like grocery and rent, right? Fare there is like $3.70. Okay, it's a little bit higher, close to Ottawa actually. Ottawa is actually $3.80. So yes, as I tell you, Ottawa is all about government, government people, right? And houses out here is similar to Toronto too. Like a nice single house for your family, it's going to cost you $1 million. It's gonna be $1 million for the house. Me not even know what 5% or $1 million. Maybe what 100,000. Me never hold in the money. Me never hold 100,000 Canadian dollar in my hand ever in my life. So me not know where me would have come up with that kind of money then. No, the most expensive city in Canada is Vancouver. This place is not for immigrant. I'm telling you, this is not a place to start from scratch. You better start with something. Out here, so 2 bedroom I go for $3,500 easy, quick and easy. Vancouver attract a lot of tourism, so so for them thing different, It's a it's a next level. For them rent, for them food, maybe $600 for one person for the month. So out here, so you have to be well, set up in a life. For just come to Canada and want to go to Vancouver. Out there, so I know fee immigrant. I'm telling you, because lots of people out there, right, they can't afford to live on their own. You have to be living with roommate, and sometimes our partner, and sometimes people even break up, and them break up, but they're still living together because them can't afford to go on them own. All them kind of dirty live it just because you cannot afford it. Do you understand? I'm not too sure what the fare is for Vancouver, but I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be like maybe close to $4 or something. Up there, so very, very developed, very upscale, like I don't know, but out there, so very, very, very expensive to live for any kind of. Oh, bless you. True word, baby. For anybody who is just coming to Canada, you definitely want to avoid Vancouver. And their houses, single houses for you and your family, definitely starting from 1.2, $1.5 million, guys. So you just come in at the country, you try to build up yourself. Remember, say run from where you come from to better yourself. And when you come to start, and you start with minimum wage, $16, which is not bad, minimum wage it's not bad, but it's very hard to like budget yourself and manage yourself alone on a minimum wage budget out in those expensive cities. You're not gonna be saving anything, you're not gonna be doing anything. And currently I'm in the second most expensive city, and I definitely need to make a change. You understand? I we're in Ottawa, and I'm like, no, like, we need to find a city where we can find a 2 bedroom at least $1,200, so we can save 500, or else we're never ever gonna move out of this place. We're never ever gonna move out of this place, and we don't come out foreign for live in a matches box. No, we come here for better life. Yes, we don't want day here I live like, and go down and show up like say we are live life of foreigner. We not live no life. We are live we are catch and a share one bedroom and all these things just to make it through. Me tell us say it rough. Guys, I'm so happy that you guys watch this video. If you like the video, guys, please like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye. Blessings. Say bye. Baby, say bye. Say bye. Yes, one love. Bob Marley would agree with me.